Yep. 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 That's right. People up there singing that song to get us started off. That's the way we've been doing it, so I like to do it that way. Since we've been doing it that way, why not? Huh? Why not have it done? I get it done that way. Yeah. Yeah, me in the background making all this noise. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I seen somebody come in and pop out. Yeah, I made it on time today though, see. I make it on time and then Gil Coles ain't here. Or somebody ain't y'all ain't here. What's going on? So I just sit around, I wait a bit. So y'all can sit out there in silence for a minute and just reflect back on your life. I'm just kidding about that. Yeah. Anyway, just welcome in. Wait for you guys to get here. And then we got a little bit to talk about. Just a little bit. We always got something to talk about, but a lot of times it ends up being little because if I say a lot, then what happens is we get distracted or something, or we start talking about a certain subject, and then that's it. We stay on that subject for quite a while. So let me get on. Let me pop out for a second till you guys get in here. No music. No, no music. I can sip my tea in peace. Actually, I've been reading a couple of little articles and stuff, and just a lot of different little things that I read or I've been reading. And one thing I don't like to do a lot of times, but we have to. We always got to go back in what we call the past, which was yesterday. Every day besides today the sun has already set on is past. So we got to talk a lot about the past because everything is not going to happen just today that we want to talk about. All the things we want to talk about today aren't going to happen today. Some of them happened yesterday. And so those are why we have to talk about those things that happened yesterday. And that's what we do. We come in, we're going to talk about some things that happened yesterday, which doesn't mean the actual yesterday, but some days that went past or whatever. And my main thing is what we talked about earlier, or actually at the end of the year. And I was saying going into the first month or two of this year that we was gonna have a bunch of talk, and that's what we were saying, that we was gonna have a bunch of talk, a bunch of people coming in and just talking. And so far as living up to that hype. Oh, that's not even hype, but it's living up to that standard, of people just, the fighters just talking. And we covered different angles of it. We covered a lot of different angles of it. And right now it's still the same. It's still the same right at this moment that we talk about it. But hopefully we're going to get past all this. We're going to get past the point of these people, or these fighters. I'm not the people. These fighters just coming in, doing nothing but running their face. I didn't even see y'all creep up in here, man. I had the screen changed. I don't know what. I didn't see it. Anyway, I see Sir Flame up in here. He said salute to Eagles Web. First in here today. he got the fire up. He said 100 right there. And then, of course, my brother Christopher Yarnay out there. Shalom Eagles Web. And Shalom to Christopher Yarnay. Suk to Kwa to Mokwati. Yeah. And, yeah. Father's always first. Supposed to be. That's the center. We don't use it that way, but that's where it is. Yeah. He said, almost forgot, jab that like button on your way in or your neck. Don't get neck up in Eagles Wear boxes. That's right. Yeah, Sir Flame. Yeah, Sir Flame got so excited about being the first one up in here that he forgot his usual statement. Yeah, you shaky right now, man. You ain't got your hieroglyphs up like you and Don Dada have up. You just came in, just coming in. But like I proclaimed before, and I keep proclaiming, this is Native Year. And just speaking on that, just for some of you who don't know, the Native fighters, because you say, oh, who was Native fighters? Uh-oh. Don't you know there's countless Native fighters? There's so many of them that you didn't even know they was natives. But there's only a handful of them that claim to be native, but they all native. Did you know Roberto Duran is native? And did you know one of the most defensive-minded fighters there was, great counterpuncher, and a great welterweight, Wilfred Benitez? Did you know he was native? How about Sanchez, Salvador? Did you know he was native? Uh-oh. Rosario, not the last one. Not the one that just put the smash down. That's a native fighter. Okay, we didn't talk. Did you know Virgil Hill? Did you ever hear of Virgil Hill? Did you know he was a native fighter? And the reason I'm saying these names now is because, of course, I never got a chance to talk about them before, you know what I mean? As I haven't done a video for a while about native fighters, or I haven't did a live about the native fighters. And Joe Hip, no, he's a native fighter. Joe Hip, yeah, and many more, even some that I don't like to talk about because I didn't respect them as being complete fighters and stuff, and they may end up on the other end of the spectrum if I talk about them, because they just wasn't up to the caliber where they should have been. They could have gave us better, harder fights and stuff. A lot of fighters could, give us harder fights and stuff like that. But we're gonna see. But right now they're being slow, and they bringing in this 2020 real slow. And the thing that we say up in here, Eagles Web say, that we say we got to see it. And they're not bringing this stuff in here to where we can see it. And somebody has an idea for me. Somebody out there can tell me. If one of y'all can tell me, like right now, one of y'all can just tell me who we seen it from, or who's showing that they are going to fight the fights that we need them to fight. Because we talk about Cinnamon Bun, right? Now one thing about Cinnamon Bun is that Kovalev fight by a show. Somebody put up a 1 if you believe that was a true stoppage. Canelo versus the Crusher. And I just want to, because the reason I need to see this is because you can put up any number you want to. You know if it's not a 1, then you know that you don't believe in it. And then I'm gonna give you my thought on it. And it's gonna be relevant. The thought that I give is gonna be relevant to the 2020 right now. And just like I suspected, Chris threw up a too quick, like, and then Sir Frank said, 2-3-3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then it wasn't right. Because number one is that Kovalev, after losing by KO from a smaller fighter, wants to move up. Now, who in the hell in their right mind as a fighter wants to move up to guys that punch even harder at a heavier weight if they got beat by a smaller guy? It wouldn't make any sense. That's point number one. And we can hit a lot of points on there. Who did that? He said was good. I guess he mean what's. He said was good, fam. Salute. Yeah, but salute out there. Who did that up in there? Number two, it's almost like you got to start over from scratch when you're in that a higher weight. And you're already fighting people that definitely going to hit harder. Number three, Canelo all of a sudden wants to fight in Mexico. Hardly anybody really fights in Mexico. People fight in Mexico City every once in a while. I'm talking about once they become a status type champ like that, especially over in the United States. Because it's just it's some money there, but it's just it's not going to be, the build up for the real big money is just not going to be there. You know, yes, you just fill up fill up the stadium or something like that. You fighting outside and you just fill up a whole stadium with people. But then that's all the money right there besides the Mexican television money and stuff like that, because they're not going to spend no money over here. If they do a broadcast somewhere else, they don't usually spend that kind of money. Yeah, who did that? Yeah, Kovalev talking about going up he want to go up to cruiserweight now. So eventually, we already got our eyes out, because we Eagles and Hawks up in here. We already got our eyes out for the dumb shit that's about to come up, right? So if he's going up, so let's think about it. He's going up, right? Where have all the other cruiserweights? This is falling right into the footsteps, man. Because if he's going up, the cruiserweights are going up. You see what I mean? So that's point number 4. Does he see an opportunity? Is there an opportunity now for him in cruiserweight, because all the cruiserweights are abandoning the cruiserweight division? And so now he can become champ there, because they're all trying to step up, because all of them want a peach of that AJ chin. They want a chance, and that's really going to see, and we're going to look at it just piece by piece. But if you guys don't think that's going to screw up boxing, this wait for it. That's all I can say is wait for it, and then it's going to hit you. I hope somebody got some good points in there and they can actually see what's going on there. Joseph Brown up in there. He said, salute Eagles Web. That's right, Eagles Web Boxing. They salute back out there to Joseph Brown. Then he hitting the family up. Yeah, everybody hitting each other up. Hit. The fix was on. The Canelo fight. Yep. That's right. That come from there. Who did that? But guess what? Who did that? Now he want to go down to Mexico all of a sudden. You know. So he can get that meat. Yeah, he can get that meat, y'all. The meat. The out the door meat. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. The out the door meat. He want to get that out the door meat. There we go. That's point number 5. How many points we got? And that was just talking about the one fight. And we're talking about the after effects of just one fight. So the after effects of one fight, oh, you knocked me out, but I want to move up to people that got more punching power. Wait a minute. The unified champ moved up, and other people are moving up out of there because now they want that prestige. And see, here's the thing about it. It has to be only prestige, because it's not going to be significant money with these cruiserweight fighters when they first get up there. The money's not going to be significant. See? And Jay Brown said, Kovalev, he said on his way out anyway. But why, Jay Brown, if you on your way out, why would you go up? You see what I mean? Why would you go up if you're on your way out? I'm on my way out, but I'm going to go up instead. I'm not going to play anything safe. I'm going to go up. For me, that's not making no sense. It's not making no sense to go up. And yes, there's something else at hand, man. That's why we look past that. I'm on my way out. Okay, so if he's on his way out, how many fights does anybody think he has? Does he have 2 fights left? 3? 4? Probably no more than 5 fights. Because he can squeeze some fights in within a year, right? So we'll say 3 to 4 fights he got left in him. On his way out. But he's going up. See? Y'all must not remember, huh? What Roy Jones said. Y'all must have forgot, huh? See? Did y'all forget about this right here? Sir Flame said he maybe got 2 fights left. But look, did y'all forget about this here? Remember I told y'all that this train is not just for the Saudi desert. And that's what I told y'all. If y'all was listening, it is not just for the Saudi desert. Let me make it a little bit more clear for y'all so y'all can't see it. Make it a little bit more clear. That is, look at those faces. That is not only for the Saudi desert right there. Huh? And you see the way they're looking at you? They're looking at you with that blank stare like, can y'all can't see? They blinking at you and looking at you. Hair just blowing around. And they like, got you again. And I'm not taking all this got you again shit. This shit's getting on my, you know what, man, it's really, as a fan of boxing, it's really getting on my nerves, all this other stuff right there. All this extra, man. They doing too much extra out there. And who did that in there again? He said he got KO'd by Canelo, who climbed up weight classes to fight him. Now he wants bigger dudes. He said, wow, bro. See? And who did that? He's understanding what I'm saying. And I already read that. We see down to the dot up in here, down to the dot in here. Uh-oh. He's low on hieroglyphs today. Yo, he don't have that many up there. He said salute. He said salute, fam. He said Eagles wear boxing. That's right. Got that fist up. He said, y'all know what it is. Eagles wear family. He said, hit that bell. He said, you know what it is. Don't take that smash. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then who did that again? He said, yeah, I already felt that Kovalev took a dive. Now he going up in class. Yeah. Only way it makes sense to me if he ain't really get KO'd by Canelo. It only makes sense because you don't take, see, and you on the same page that I'm on. Because it don't make sense. And like I said, you're right, that troll train. Them damn trolls, man. But see, you're understanding what I'm saying and who did that. Because how do you take a devastating, your only like real KO to where your ass is just like bent all over the ropes, just hanging on. And I'm like looking at him, like, when you out, you don't hang on the rope like that. And then just plop down. Come on now. That action is quick. The KO, when there's nothing left in your head, you go down. Huh? When there's nothing left in your brain, when your head is clear, like your brain's got knocked out, you go down. Y'all understand that, right? You go down when you get your brains knocked out. You don't just, let me slump. Let me look over this way. Let me put my head down. And then Canelo's reaction ain't even the right. He don't even have the right reaction. Just go back and look at him. He don't even have the right reaction after a knockout. People be excited after knockouts. Like, oh shit, I got him. Be running over to the corner and everything else. You know what I mean? He's just like, the way he had his hand. I'm like, no, that's not how he knocked people out, man. That hasn't been his reaction any other time. And don't tell me for every knockout every knockout you have that is not going to be similar to your celebration. But sometimes the bigger the fight, then you're going to have even a more animated reaction when you win. If you beat a scrub, you barely raise your hand. The ref got to force your hand up. You like, yeah, I got him. I hope somebody out in my audience, out there in the blue, out there in the web, My web watchers, smash that like button too. Don't y'all shortchange me today. I hope somebody out there understands it. Besides, who did that? Yeah, because who did that? He got it. He said, yeah, you ain't going to just go up. How you going to go up? And yeah, some kind of a something is going on. Something's going on in there, right? And see, the thing is, we don't, see, I don't even like to be into like the small talk stuff, but what I do is I like to bring it to y'all from like different angles, and we bring it. And just as a side note, if somebody knows anything about that amateur situation, I mean, like I said, I look at everything, but a lot of times I don't read it because I don't want my chat to be that kind of a chat. But if you want to enlighten us and let us know what happened, then just let us know. And I'm talking about over there in Europe, that they had to shut the whole stage down because they was over there fighting. And not just participants. They just over there brawling and stuff. If somebody know anything about that, y'all can bring it to our attention. I just didn't want to do a report on it. And y'all know how I do. A lot of times I hit you with like little side stuff like that because I don't really want to do a report on it. But I allow y'all to bring it in. Y'all can bring it in. We can talk about it a little bit because I'd rather just hear from you and what y'all feel about it. If you just didn't give a damn about it, then you just didn't give a damn about it because you're just like me. Then it's like, nah, they getting us again. Here we go with some more stuff. So we got all these points, and we got one of the most important points besides the whole dive thing is to move up, to take more power. Yeah, Sir Frank said, troll trade. That's right. But yeah, it's to take more power now. And then we got to go back up. Now we're gonna have to go back into the whole cruiserweight division and look and see who the hell's still in there. See, they making us become investigators and stuff. We're already investigators, but now we got to go back in there, check out the cruiserweight to see who's in there. And then plus now he can't afford. Now he can't go in there. See, the thing is, he cannot go in there and have a devastating knockout against somebody. You see what I mean? He got to go in there and get a decision now because he can't move up and then get it and he just, especially he fighting a puncher or something like that, or somebody who can box and just puts him out. Then that's really not going to look good. It's going to be the weight. And you let this smaller man just do what he wanted to. And you can tell that for me, when I was watching that fight, I don't know how many times, I wasn't seeing the kind of power. Even on the knockout, I wasn't seeing the kind of power that you need to, to put his ass out. I wasn't seeing it. I don't know which one of y'all seen it, but I damn sure I was not seeing it. I see y'all saluting out. Yeah, Don Dada said deception is a MF. Yeah, deception is a MF, man. It is. Yeah. Y'all, and then y'all saluting out again. Yeah, that's it though, right there. That's them. Hey, that's them right there. It's in black and white, y'all. That's them right there. Excuse me. My sinuses be acting up when I come on live. I don't know what that is. I don't even have sinus problems like that all day. I guess when I talk. But I'm sipping on the tea. Yep. Who did that? He said facts. All the way down. Now, if Kovalev wanted to do something to make us feel like it was legit, he might have stepped down a weight class or something like that, lost some weight and stepped down a weight class. But no, you don't take a L, you don't take an ass whip and then move. I guess I'm gonna move up now. Who you tricking, man? You ain't tricking nobody with that. Yep. Then who did that? Seen it. Who did that? Said Kovalev pity patted with Canelo all night, like he wasn't trying to hurt him, and Canelo came out with a Henry Armstrong history fact. He said history. He says facts. He said the whole night it looked all fixed up. Yeah. When we look at it, man, it's like, damn, man, what's going on with this? Is the fix in on this one? Because you see the train, right? And remember before it happened, y'all remember what I said, right? And I told you back in the summer, I said that this train right here is not going to just be for that desert out there in Saudi. I said, it's just not going to be for that. I said, it's going to be for a lot of other stuff. And sure enough, There we go again. And then who did that again? He's starting to have memories now. And before I can even get to it, he said even the Ryan Garcia KO. He said no. He said didn't look like he got hit and got KO'd. Yeah, yeah, and not just KO'd, devastatingly. Gil Cole's up in here, y'all. He said salute Eagles Web in the chat. The champ just woke up from a nap. Who neck? Yeah, he waking up from naps. Y'all hear him? Gil Cole's coming. He waking up from naps, talking about who neck. Who got their neck out there, Gil? You want it? Hey, Gil, what kind of neck you want, man? You want it stretched out like I like it? I like them stretched out thin like this. Gil like to chop on. Y'all like to chop on stuff when it's thick. Just like that's what we doing right now. Because we chopping on the Kovalev. Because Kovalev, you're not going to play us. Because first of all, Kovalev, I don't think is any. Somebody put up a one if they just like a great Kovalev fan or just a partial Kovalev fan. Somebody put up a one. Y'all know what else to put up if you're not. Y'all already know. So, Kovalev, I don't think nobody in the web watches. I don't think none of us is your fans. So you don't have no fan base in here. So you know what you get up in here? Yeah, you get that stomp down in here. Yeah, you get stomped in here. We don't play with you in here. You take that beating. Because we ain't trying to play. And we ain't trying to hear it. And we ain't trying to play. Sir Flame put up nothing but nines. Like, no. You get nines from Sir Flame. Sir Flame said, nope. 9. Who did that? Said a 0.2. Not even close. You don't even get no. Yeah, so in Eagles Web, you don't even get numbers. Nobody even really want to put numbers up for you. They definitely ain't gonna put up no 1, but they like, nah, you don't even get. We don't even really want to put numbers. You get a 999, which is way the hell away from 1. You get a 0.02, which is way the opposite side of 1, and then you get a not even close. And I think that might be for you, or it might be for the Ryan Garcia. Y'all let me know. Yep. That's right. Okay. Who did that? Gil. Yeah. Oh yeah. You tell Gil to let Crawford live right now, but everybody can get it though. Everybody can get it up in Eagles Web. Y'all already know what it is, man. You come in here, it don't matter who you are up in here. You can get it. And we talking about these other deceptions, man. And, well, I got some things to talk about. But now I got to throw another one at y'all. Because now we hearing, so now Massa Bob, he's voicing his opinion. I think Tyson Fury this time, he is going to knock Wilder out once he gets that opportunity, gets him hurt. He is going to put Wilder out. He's knocking him out, and that's what it is. And Bud Crawford is my fighter, but he's still no Loma. So we got Bob Arum again running his face, running his mouth in 2020. Now he's not just a promoter. He's a fight predictor and stuff like that. So my question now to everybody out there right now is, do you think that we're in for another one of these? And I sure hope to hell not. So are we in for another devil's deception in the desert up there in Nevada? So that's the thing. Are we in for another one? And take your time and think about it now. Because we may have to change our whole format. Our whole format might have to be like might have to change the Eagles Web crooked boxing watch. Instead of Eagles Web boxing, it'd be Eagles Web crooked boxing watch. Well, we got to watch this. All we do is report and just watch all the crooked shit that's going on. And how does Ryan, and this, because who did that, brought that up, how does he have another fight already? How does he have another fight already lined up instead of going that Tank? If he all that. A lot of people talking crap about Tank. I mean, no, Tank. I mean, he might not have fought the opposition that everybody wanted him to fight, but what's happening to all the people he's supposed to fight? They sign their quick contracts. Oh, I got another fight right after this one. We'll talk about Tank later. Or I'm gonna fight this one easy fight, and then you get your ass pieced up talking about the fraud framer. So fraud framer gets pieced up, and so now he don't get none. It's just this whole thing, man. They killing our 2020, and guess what, man? We got like a few days left. We got less than 2 weeks left in the second month of 2020 already. And I don't know about y'all, but that went kind of fast for me. Yeah. Now, we ain't messing with Bud right now. I mean, yes, Gil say something, but I'm going to try to stay away from him. Yeah. Oh, Gil, the champ, my web boss, champ, he getting up all late. But since I still got these other questions too, so we're going to do another. Wait till enough of y'all come in here. We'll do something with Marlo's Corner later, but hey, we still going to do an Eagles Web Boxing Chat Championship again for the straps. And hopefully Don will have himself in here and not be disappearing. Oh, okay. Yeah, Gil. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you wrote down there, Gil. Gil said he going to let him off right now. And what somebody done did, man, Streamlabs don't like something again. Streamlabs always putting hands. He like a 3 times, or some Chinese came up in here. He put the 3 times Chinese combo on somebody. But good looking out for Streamlabs. Maybe somebody dropped down off the web and did something foul. And he put the 3-piece on him. And got him up out of there. So our last, I don't know if we can say this is the last note. But we have to look at this cruiserweight very carefully if that's what Kovalev really want to do. Because what I'm seeing is this paper changing hands. And it's like, well, y'all hear me out. If we can't make money this way, then we can make money this way. And don't think boxing has always been clean or just ever been like clean, because boxing has never been 100% clean in any way, shape, or form. And I'll let y'all figure that one out for yourself, because I know my web watchers is pretty smart. They up on that right there. So be careful with who you roll with, because I know we want to roll with the king. And I see nobody really responded to the question. But are we headed for another devil's deception in the desert? Not in December, but in February. And it could be. Yeah. Okay. I see you down there who did that. You talking to Gil, but you laugh. And he's like, I know I ain't safe. He said Eagle might get him. No, Eagle good right now, man. We talking about something else right now. He said, I agree with y'all. I'm ready to see Bud fight someone we can really give him credit for beating. Yeah, these fighters, man, like I said, man, all this mouthpiecing, get your ass in there and fight the fighters that we need to see you fight. Don't just go in there and just fight somebody, because y'all stop getting all happy talking about, yeah, fights, that's next. Just any kind of fight, as long as we getting fights. See, you killing it. When you killing it, when you just like, I just want any kind of fight, whatever kind of fight they throw up at us. That's I'm down with it. They got my money coming. Man, stop that. Man, stop it, man. Let's get some good fights like we used to get, like I grew up with, man. Let's get some good fights in there. It get fights you got to talk about for a long ass time. You know what I mean? Only fights you talk about a long time is Wilder fights right now. It may be, and I'm not saying 100%, but mostly that's what you talk about, Wilder fights. You don't talk about a whole lot of other fighters' fights. But remember, we used to be able to talk about fights like, God dang, man, you see the whooping? Like even when Tyson put a beat down on somebody, said, God dang, man, them punches, man, them uppercuts. Now we got like the one with, like the Charlo fight, we can talk about that because Mr. Cornball hyped it all up. You know, he got himself all hype up. Yeah, you a cornball, you this and you that. And then he received 4 uppercuts. Speaking of which, Speaking of which, I got these from Louis. Let's take a look after effects of what happens when you call people cornball. And we got, and of course, Framer. And let me break the, before I put it up, I'm gonna wait. Oh, there it is. Damn, I put it up. But wait, hold on. I'm gonna take it back off just for a second, because I'll talk about something. Then I'll put it right back up there. You see, the thing about it, man, is people take the same treatment for running their mouth the same way. And that's what happens with people. Any kind of fighters, when you take the same treatment when you run your mouth the same way as somebody else, you end up taking the same kind of treatment that they took. And who did that? He said, being loyal to Arum like a chain around Bud's neck. He said, I hope Shakur Stevenson learns from Bud's mistake, because the kid got Floyd level skills and can be legendary. But I think the thing about that, who did that? Everybody has their own promotion. Everybody has their own promotional company to back them. You know, this theirs too. So they don't. None of these fighters have to. Well, I'm not gonna say none, but a lot of these fighters don't have to sign this straight up with Arum and take that same punishment from Arum. They don't have to take the hit the door. All right, Stevenson, hit the door. You're not getting that fight. Hit the door, son. See, they don't have to go with that. Bud is that one. You know what I mean? See, y'all got me started. See, y'all set me up. Y'all set the host up, man. So, Bud, okay, I ain't gonna get on Bud though, but it's just like somebody said. I'm just gonna say this, but somebody said, yeah, Bud need to get unchained. Yeah, we need to get we gotta get Bud unchained. Okay, but let's look at it, man, because y'all done killed my thought like I knew you would. Y'all always do me. Y'all always do me, man. So when you come in there, and let me okay, y'all, I think I caught up with everybody, yeah. Except for who did that again. He said Tony Harrison disappointed me. I said I wanted to like him after the Charlo rematch. Yeah. He said you wanted to like him. And then who did that? So, oh, that uppercut had him looking bad. He said, then he smiling, laughing. Yeah, Sir Flame, but that just came up. Somebody else did that, man. That wasn't even me, man. Who was that? That was who did that. Brought that up, man. He tried not to, and then he had to bring it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because he put my name in his mouth talking about, oh, Eagle might. He said I might get him. And then right after that, he said, I'm ready to see Bud fight someone we can really give him credit for beating, see? And that's why, see? But look, so both of them, if you look at both of them, if you look at Framer and you look at Harrison, and then look at the punches that they're getting caught with. That's the kind of punches that frauds get caught with. Cornballs. When you're a Framer and you're a cornball, that's the kind of shit you get caught with. Would you please look at the chins? And would you please look at the head positioning? So why are you looking over your shoulder when you're supposed to be looking forward at Tony Harrison? You're supposed to be looking forward, but you looking over your left shoulder. What's over your left shoulder right now? It's not a damn thing over your left shoulder. And I see Duck down at the bottom. Duck then came back after like 8 months. And I'm going to still salute out the Duck. Salute out the Duck, y'all. Yeah, Duck that came in here. But look at that. He looking over his shoulder. Yeah. But you calling people cornballs, but then you and Framer is taking the same kind of punches. And why is it that everybody who don't have that much of a chin, why are they taking, and see, this is what it is, man. Y'all got to look at this for the 2020 and see what people are doing. What the fighters are doing is they know how to check these chins of the fighters who don't have much chins. That's what they are working on in camp. They are working on getting some kind of uppercuts in on them. That's what they're working on. And if it should be evidence, y'all should be able to see that. But that's what they're working on. They're working on getting these uppercuts off. And as you can see, the cornball is looking over his shoulder like, well, what's going on over there? No, you about to go to sleep if you don't turn your head back around and get your ass in the fight. And that's what's happening to these total frauds. Is they getting their ass handed back to them after running their mouthpiece. You go out there running your mouth, and then this is what you taking. Huh? You ain't got no business taking that after you done ran your mouth. You can't run your mouth real good, and then this is the effect afterwards. Oh, I was doing good. Yeah, you was doing good. Oh, I thought I was. And see this, and then another thing. See, I wasn't gonna get on him as much. I'm not gonna just completely bury him, but you already know me. I'm gonna stomp some fire out on his ass a little bit. But before, after the fight, during the conference, and shout out to my king, to the Louis, because he the one that he sent this one over to me, because I couldn't find a real good one. This is a good one here. I like that, because I like that he looking over his shoulder after all the garbage talk, and then even in the press conference, you're still talking. You said that you was controlling the fight. What was you controlling the fight with? Your chin? That to me, that is not the look of a fighter who is controlling something. That's the look of a fighter who's getting his chin controlled, and somebody's controlling his chin to point to make him look over his shoulder. Like look over that way. Stop looking at me while I'm fighting. Charlo put that stop looking at me uppercut on him. Yeah, stop looking at me. Look over there. Look over at the audience so they can see what you look like when you're taking this uppercut. But I don't blame you who did that about, you was trying to, because I was trying to, I was trying to like him a little bit, a little bit more. But then he went overboard. But when he went overboard, now I'm like, now you're saying too much. And that's when I turned on him. I turned on him right before the fight, because I wanted to see it like a good, like pretty even match fight. I said, okay, this is going to be pretty even and this and that, blah, blah. And then he started, his mouthpiece got a little bit too much. I'm like, nah, now he's saying too much. Now he's saying too much. Yeah, other people saying it. But guess what? He's saying it. But now you see who the real crybaby is now, right? Because I know even some people in here was talking bad about Charlo, but guess what? Then Harrison comes back with the bottle thing. Now he got the bottle theory. Huh? Now he got the bottle theory. Now you coming back with bottle theories. No, it's the uppercut theory is what it was. Say what it was. Don't make up stories. It was the uppercut story. Charlo is hitting your ass with the 4 uppercut story. Yep. It's Eagles Way of Boxing new item. The Charlo 4-piece. That's new talk. That's for Harrison right there. Yeah. Is the Charlo 4-ups. So Charlo 4-ups is what took out Harrison. So we got the 4-ups. We got the EJ Smashdown, and now we got the 4-ups. And that's the 4 uppercuts in a row on that chin to make him look over his back. That's right, though. He was definitely looking bad, though. I'm going to leave that alone, though, at Sir, though. He said that shit, who did that shit? That shit looked like a fight night KO. And then of course, Sir crying, and then Gil back, and he said, damn, Tony can turn his neck like a damn owl. Hey, that's what, hey, Gil, that's what them uppercuts do for you, man. Them 4 Charlo ups, I had you looking like the owl. So what's the owl, y'all? So Gil put a new one out there. So the owl is the look you get after taking 4 ups from Charlo. Eagles Web talk. The owl. So anybody know what the owl is? So if you see somebody take the owl, that's Gil. Gil gave us the owl. So if you take 4 ups like that, that's the owl. Or if your chin turned to the side like that, that's the owl. You could have gave that. We got 2 names for it because Earl gave one to Sean, and we just called that the lips kissing the back of the neck. But I like the owl too. The owl, that's a good one. Yep. Yeah, who did this? He said Charlie had Michael's secret stuff from Space Jam in the Gatorade bottle. And he crying about it. No. It ain't what it was. It was the 4 ups, man. It was the owl, man. Tell him, Gil. He put that owl punch on him. That was it. Owl OWL, Al, not AL. Not big, not big boss. Big master, not big master, not big massa. Yeah. He said that's the same. And who did that? Said that's the same punch I see Andre getting bust up to a good clean up. Yeah, that's it. Cause them Charlo boys, they practice that up, man. And Earl does too. Earl just don't get it off as much, but don't. And you know they come out of the same. They start in the same area, man. So you know they all got that up. Earl used it to the body, but he should use it to the head. He should use it to the head more though. Yeah, but he definitely can take one. He said a duck down there said Akaval did hurt Andre with an uppercut. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you get hurt by if somebody hurt you with an uppercut and they just not as powerful as one of these other punchers like this, you probably that's probably gonna be your downfall. That's what you're gonna go to sleep with. As a matter of fact, let's talk about it. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if Wilder goes ahead and in his camp he's working on that like a whole lot of like good uppercuts, and he just surprised everybody's like Tyson and everybody else waiting for that right. They waiting for that bombinator, and all of a sudden he mess around to catch. Cause Wilder goes to these fights too. He watches these fights. He watched what other fighters do to fighters. Y'all better recognize that. So Wilder sees. So see the thing about Wilder is Wilder can copy what somebody else does, but they can't copy what he does. They can't copy that right hand. Even if they throw the right hand, it's not gonna have the same effect. But Wilder can copy somebody. He said, "Oh yeah, that's a good shot. I like to use that kind of shot." And fighters with good ring IQ can pick up on stuff like that. And so Wilder can come up with that like a four upper. He probably won't need a four upper. God damn, you imagine Wilder hitting somebody with four ups like that? I'll tell you who else got those ups too. Is that little Tank Davis. Yeah. He hit somebody with 4 or 5 of them too, but the ref stopped it. Then that was the difference between the Charlo fight, is they let it keep going, and they could have got Harrison like permanently damaged for letting the fight go on, even though people thought it should go on. Oh yeah, he was okay. Yeah, let you take 4 uppercuts and see if you're okay. All your bravery inside, yeah, let's go. It shouldn't be life and death, man. It's for a bag, man. You still got family, man, that's going home. Take the L, going home. But no, you want to take a little bit more damage. No, you don't need no more damage. I'm good. All right. If somebody got all 4 uppercuts on me, I think I'm losing. I'm probably losing this one. I didn't block none of them. Just all of them check my chin. Y'all think about it. If somebody hit you with 4 straight uppercuts, are you winning? Do you think or do you have a chance to win still? Or I mean, really? No blocking them? Somebody give me an argument about that. Are you really? Are your chances really good that you're gonna win? Or are you probably gonna take that? You're probably taking an L, and you should just probably call it a day because your skill set has disappeared to the point to where only way you stopping punches is with your chin. Yeah. Yeah. Old Duck said, yeah, it was in the 9th round. Yep. And you're right. That's the punch, though. Just so everybody knows, that is the punch, though. That is the point. That's the punch of choice, especially when somebody has any kind of form of chin disease. I don't care if it's thin, brittle, pretzel, chalkstone, or soapstone, or chalk, whatever level it's at, cracker chin, or whatever, they gonna catch you. That's what because it's the chin. What better shot to hit somebody in the chin with than an uppercut? Can somebody name a better shot to hit? I don't like to use an uppercut. It is a very dangerous punch, especially in a street fight. Y'all be careful, because I know some of y'all still young. Y'all be out there brawling and stuff. Yeah, I caught somebody with a bunch of them one time. Allegedly. Yeah. It don't. It's just not. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, and see that's the thing too, though. Who did that? Who did that? Got a good point right there. Because who did that? Say, yeah, yeah. He said Andre. He said be ducking down and swinging that no look overhand like Sean. That's why Earl could have uppercut him more. But Sean has another weapon too, though. Sean got that headbutt where he smashed Earl in the face with that a hard one too. He smashed the shit out of Earl's face. I'm surprised Earl didn't get put down by that. So Earl do got a chin on him because Sean hit him with one of the hardest headbutts he'd never threw in his career. He said, I see him catching the uppercut and falling straight on his face. Yeah, and when you fall straight on your face, we call that the crybaby now. Thanks to Marlo. So when you do it, is Sir Flame in here? Oh yeah, he right down there. Okay, I ain't gonna do it. I was gonna show y'all what the crybaby look like, but I'll find another one. I gotta find another one. I know I got one. It's kind of blurry though. The other one I got is kind of more of an old school picture, but I'll try to find another one so I don't have to keep using the one because Sir Flame get mad every time I use the one that I usually use, and you guys know which one that is, and don't be asking me to play it. But anyway, the crybaby is when you straight on your face, and I'll find one because I know who to look for. I already got a fighter in mind that yeah, I see you right there. I ain't gonna do it, man. I just said I wasn't gonna do it, man. Don't start don't start threatening me. He said, yeah, I'm here. He said, don't do it. Yeah. I said I wasn't gonna do it, man. Just calm down. Take it easy, man. Let me get through some of these comments too, though. I hope Wilder knock him out in the first round. The payout for first round KO is okay, $30. Oh shoot. Oh shit, how much you got? 100. What about two rounds? Maybe I need to bet 10. That's probably a good safe bet. Is bet $10 per round. Up until like 5 or 6, right? That's probably a safe bet. $10 at was $60. And you got a chance of scoring what? So if you got that on that one, that's $300. So minus your 60, that's $240. It depends on which round, what the odds are. They're gonna go up because this is only Tuesday. It better be Tuesday. Yes, I'm in a lot of trouble though. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Duck. We used to call it the British chin disease. But we're gonna put some other people. We got some other people got to go on there now. Okay, let's take a vote on it right now. Let's figure it out. Does Tony Harrison, cornball, y'all put up ones? Is he a candidate now for Eagles Web BCD page? So y'all put it up. Let me know. Yeah, that's how we do it. We do it the diplomatic way, man. We take the vote right live. I don't have to do a video and then somebody come back, oh yeah, what'd he say? No, we do it right here. We do it like right here, like right now, like live. So it's a live vote right now. Does Harrison deserve to be on the BCD page? And that's my question now to y'all. Now, and I'll start y'all off. If y'all slower than me, I'll start it off. Yep. Yo, funny. Oh, I got to go back in here. Yeah. Okay, I already got the don't do it. And then who did that in there? Yeah, Duck said one. Yep. So we got 2 votes already. I don't know how many people in here. Oh, look, I got people already. Did, look at them. I got people in here like, oh, see, y'all too nice at Sir Flame. Y'all always being nice, man. Oh no, man, not yet. Yeah, it's better to get his ass in there early than to wait. I'm gonna put him in there late. Every time y'all want me to wait, and then it always comes to fruition that I was right. Okay, but we'll see though. I got enough. I only got but 1, 2 up there right now. I mean, right now. Or I got you saying not yet. Okay, so I got a 1 up there. Duck got a 1 up there. Who did that got a 1 up there. So that's already 3. We got 3. How many we need? We only got your vote. You're the only one that says not yet. Yeah, who did that? Say, yeah, Sean got a different kind of pressure. He said that fourth in inches type of pressure. Yeah. Yeah, Sean be trying, but Sean be on that desperate, wild survival shit too, though. That's why Sean fight like that. That's why he fought Earl like that. It was a messy kind of fight, all that because he had a good move that Earl wasn't really ready for, or Earl didn't really care about, is that little spin shit. But a lot of people thought it was effective, but he wasn't doing shit. Believe me, I was right there. Like, he wasn't doing shit. That little spin shit wasn't doing nothing. It was just what it was doing. It was prolonging him to stay upright. If Sean didn't develop that little spin, or if he didn't do that little spin, believe me, he would have got knocked out. Yeah, he would have got knocked out. Because that was just enough to throw off Earl's timing. So, just so Earl had to chase him back down again. And that's what that was. That's all that little spin move did. But now he can't do it again. If they fight again, he can't do that little spin shit no more, because Earl gonna be waiting for him. Earl got enough ring IQ to know, just like Mayweather. If you tried the same shit, and I don't like to bring MTM up all the time, but when you bring up MTM and you talk about somebody adjusting real fast, he would adjust after a couple of rounds, and he adjusts, and then he'll put hands on you. If you do the same thing over and over again, eventually that's what happens. You end up getting caught. Now, Marquez was a little bit slower because he fought Manny, 4 times. And then Manny tried the same shit over and over again, and then finally he caught it. If y'all see, when I showed it, it's very easy to see how you can catch it. But don't worry about it, Sir Flame. I'm not going to put it up there, even though you said not yet. And El Fenici then came up in there. He said, Eagles Web, salute. That's right. So you the only one. So I think you've been outvoted. So I think I'm gonna have to put Harrison on the BCD page. He's gonna be the first American on there. I didn't want to put him on there at first either, but I stopped feeling passionate about him. Now this is what took me over the top. What took me over the top was him running his mouth about them damn bottles. If he would have shut the hell up, I might have been with you as Sir Flame. I might have been like, oh, not yet. We're going to hold him out a little bit. No, but his ass done graduated now. Now his ass is on my BCD page for running his mouth. If he would have shut up and just did what he had to do, then he could have stayed safe. But no, he didn't want to keep it safe. So now his ass, he's over there with the rest of them. Yeah. And who did that? Said, didn't Hurd stop him? You already know who did that. But see, they want him to get cracked 3 times because they trying to associate boxing with baseball sometimes. They always do this with sports, is that they'll change like one sport to another. Like they'll use a narrative, like they'll use the story from baseball to talk about a lot of different fights or different other sports too. Oh, he knocked that one out the park or something like that. Oh, that was a home run ball. They say it was a home run ball when it's football. What you mean a home run? That was a touchdown. He threw that for a touchdown, not for a home run. And they do the same thing with basketball. Oh, that was a home run shot. Or even in boxing. Yeah, home run knockout. They always mix the sports up. They keep us going like that. But his ass done made it though. I said, me until this day, we are kings. He said, salute Eagles Web Boxing in chat. He said, not yet. He said, laugh out loud. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you with him too, We Are Kings? Don't be with him. let him stand alone. Let Sir Flame stand alone. Let him burn out. That's his name, Sir Flame. He can handle it. Right? If he don't want Harrison on there, then he should have briefed Harrison on pre-fight boxing etiquette and press conference etiquette of how to just keep it real and just keep it okay. I mean, I'm not saying bow down to be a punk, but I'm saying just keep it okay. Just keep your language right. You see? But you come out there with your language wrong. And see, your language is one thing. Now, if you come out there with your language wrong, and then your skill set don't match your language, then guess what happens? See? So we got another one that's coming up. And like I said, we got a hope on this one. And I don't want to seem like I'm paranoid or nothing like that or scared, but I'm telling y'all right now, it's just something don't sound, it just seems like it's something wrong. And so Wilder has to come in there and clean it up. See, Wilder has to come in there and clean it up, and that's all we can look for. Because if not, then we're asking for this train again. And this is not the last you're going to see of this train. And it hasn't been. Because we just talked about the Canelo fight. That's another one we was on that damn train then. See, some of these fights. And somebody mentioned the Garcia fight right now that we was on there. And here, and this, let's take another look too, though. Let's take another look. So since we was talking about Garcia's, now why is one Garcia's fight like hell? You know, it's a hell match, really, because of the body shots. He couldn't take those body shots, even though he's doing good, and people looked at it like he was right. It was a real good fight. The same fighter is the one that actually thinks he has a chance against Errol Spence, which I see Errol Spence beating the shit out of him. And then you got the other Garcia, just taking people out in one round, but everything's is just not looking, you know, I don't know. I got to choose my words, you know, properly, but it's just not looking like a kosher. I'll put it that way. It's kind of a generic, you know, word like that. But then again, we don't feel that we're still on this damn train, man. This train, they got us, man. They got our asses up on this thing. I'm telling you that right now. And Sir Flame down, he said, only reason I said not yet is that first KO. He said J-Rock been slept more. He said, how is he on it? Is he just like well, if you've been to my lives and stuff, and if you guys remember that I asked that question before, like it's been probably over a month. Then I asked you guys about J-Rock, if we should put him on there or not. I asked, if anybody remembers that, put it up. Put up a one if you remember me asking if J-Rock should be on the BCD page. Because I did say that, man. I'm not just picking on Harrison, man. Because we know J-Rock, but I think, matter of fact, I think King stood up for him. I think King Louis was in the chat that day. I think King Louis was the one that stood up for him. They said, no, not yet. It's just like you. And I'm not going against either one of y'all. I'm saying that y'all can go ahead and say don't do it. But okay, I'm not trying to be hasty with it, but I'm just saying, man, it seemed like to me that they need to, hey, an egg is an egg, man. It can get cracked. I'm sorry, man. An egg is an egg. It can be cracked. He said Eagles Web. This is El Fenici. He said Eagles Web. I was rewatching Wilder versus Fury. He said Wilder won 8-4. I know, that's what I had it. I had it the same way, El Fenici. Yeah. But see, I had Wilder winning that fight. I had Wilder winning on rounds. I had him winning on knockdowns, you know, points, and plus the knockouts. So Wilder won that fight like 3 ways. So I don't know how you can win a fight 3 ways and it still ends up in the draw. Because he did win the rounds. Wilder won the rounds. Because Tyson was supposed to be showing a lot more than what he showed with them little feather punches, man. Because you got to look at which punches is more effective. Wilder's punches was more effective. Because you can see the aftermath of the punches. The aftermath caused those knockdowns and stuff. Yeah. So he won the rounds. I think Tyson might have threw 1 more punch or 2 more punches. But do you count those? It's like saying you hit me with 100 punches, right? They was all pity pats, but I hit you with 5. I hit you with 50 bombs, which is half of what you threw. Who was more effective? See, that's the whole thing. So on punches, you can still give it to Wilder. On rounds, on knockdowns, and on the knockout. So there's plenty of ways that you could have gave him that fight. That's right. And El Fenici right back in there again. He said Wilder just needs to throw to the body when he has Fury against the ropes, especially that right hook to the body in the 11th round. He damn near made Fury poop his pants. Yeah. Oh, and I looked at, and you know, I ain't checking out people's bodies like that, but I like to see you, if your body is the instrument. For instance, like you're a fighter, you're supposed to go in there, you're supposed to be in shape. And just like we got deceived by Ruiz's ass, going in there all extra fat, going in there over 300 pounds. And then you look at Tyson Fury, and he going in there all jello-like, all soft and shit. how much he's going to be able to absorb. And I'm going to tell you the perfect shot for Wilder, this is the perfect shot for Wilder, is to catch Fury with a liver shot. He don't have enough, he's saggy, but he don't have enough protection to keep him from going down or just like moaning and groaning from a good, I'm talking about a good midsection shot, like right underneath the ribs. It could be on the outside of the rib, right in the liver. It can be on the inside of the right rib into the liver, or it could be right in the center. Right in the center of the breastbone. Right there. If you catch him in there, or other side, the other side too. That's like 5 points. There's 5 points he can catch him with right there. And number 7 will be right behind the floating rib, right in the thoracic spine, right next to, right by the floating rib in the back on the left or right. So that gives him like about 7 different shots that he can hit him with to put that ass out. Yeah. But for me, and we talking about We Are Kings, he said, how surprised would I be if Fury got a decision? I wouldn't be surprised. Because you got to realize that the media is the one that sold that whole shit about Tyson Fury to us. That's media stuff. That has nothing to do with the real boxing. That's just the media done that. And I think everybody in here understands that. My people understand that the media did that for Tyson Fury. They did that for him. And so, they're still putting it out there. And now you got Kovalev. See, they paying Kovalev to come back and run his mouth, right? So Kovalev coming back talking about, it's a 50-50 fight. Wilder will win if it's a KO. Tyson Fury will win if it goes the distance. And you got all these fighters saying the same thing. But then you got the marvelous one came back. Marvin Hagler, as what I understand. Marvin Hagler, he's picking Wilder. I think Foreman's picking Wilder. Who else? Who else well known is picking Wilder? Because a lot of media has got that 50-50 shit going. Yeah. And I see that who did that down there. Who did that say, I agree with El Panici. Yeah, he said I had 7-5 and gave Fury a close round. See, that's because you gave Fury a close round and El Panici didn't give him that close round. Because I did it a couple of times. I had a 7-5 and I had an 8-4 too. I'm like, okay, so 8-4 and 7-5. And that's only because I was being generous too. But then when I thought about it, I went with the same way that El Panici went. Yeah, El Panici, I went the same way that he went. And the reason that I went the way that he went is because I stopped being generous to Fury. I stopped being extra generous because I knew I was being too generous. It's like, oh no, you being too generous to him because that little featherweight shit wasn't doing nothing. And you got to look at what's doing something. If it wasn't doing shit, then hey, just take it back. Don't give it to him. And so that's what happened. That's right. I say, We Are Kings got this one up there. And then Gil Cole said, if Wilder hit Fury with a right hook to the body, Fury might explode. Yep. That's what Wilder got to do, man. Wilder can, as hard as he punched, body shots are the key. If hard as he punches, body shots are the key. That's all you got to do. Fold his ass up. It won't even take much. Because he got like about 7 good body spots. I thought if I was a trainer, that's what I'd be working on. Those 7 spots. Those 7 spots around that midsection. And there's more to them, but those are the most effective ones. The ones right below the ribs. All around the ribs, from the back of the ribs, from the side, all the way around. Those are the most effective low shots, body shots you can hit somebody with. Anything further down, like hitting them in the stomach and all that, that's not going to be as effective. Because hitting somebody in the stomach, that takes rounds. It takes rounds to fold your ass up when you get hit in the body like that. On the hip bone and all that. It takes a lot of rounds for that to start affecting you. But if you get hit hard enough on the hip, it'll mess up your movement. But you got to have a terribly hard puncher to do that. You know what I mean? But those body shots like right below the ribs, all the way around the body, yeah, those will fold your ass up quicker. So that's what I have him working on. I wouldn't even worry about that overhand. And even a jab, like a jab to the right underneath a jab right underneath the sternum, like underneath, right in the sternum too, underneath the sternum, in the sternum. A couple of jabs there, then a couple of jabs right in the chin, and then once those hands go up, and then just fire like the hardest shot you can fire underneath one of them ribs. A bunch of them. He gonna play it off, act like he ain't hurt, but he gonna be hurt. Cause believe me, I know that Jello cannot take all them punches, man. Cannot. Yeah. Okay, then y'all put some down. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, Holyfield got him. And Holyfield don't usually pick. He usually said, he's like me. He usually said, let's see it. And then David Haye, yep. And then Sir Flame, I'm going with Wilder. 3rd round, baby. KO. And who did that? Say, I think Shannon Briggs picked Wilder too. Yeah, I believe I heard him say that too. That he said that. He said something else. I don't know, he distracts me when I listen to him. Cause he talks some, he makes you laugh so damn much, man. It's hard to listen to him, man. Shannon Briggs, you can't listen to Shannon Briggs, man. You gonna end up laughing before the damn interview's over. Then he gonna be like, "That's right, balls. Oh yes, let's go, champ." Then he's gonna go into the let's go, champ round. But he said even he's coming back. Old as he is, man, he still wants smoke. That's bad when you got fighters that old that still want smoke. Nah, well, he a prize fighter. That's what he want. He always had that asthma and that stamina issues, but he could damn sure punch. I bet you that. He can punch. Maybe he can get in there and get somebody. He can get somebody out there. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Oh, Shannon up in there. Yeah. At least he say let's go better than the other guy. Let's go, Crawford. Thataway. Out of my office now. We'll talk about this later. But right now, no PBC big fights. Hit the door. At least Shannon be on that let's go. Let's go, champ. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, El Fenici back in there. He said I gave Fury way too much credit for surviving rounds because I was so thirsty for a KO. Yeah. That's what happened, man. That's why you got to watch it again. Because if you was watching it, then you just thought Fury was winning. Oh, he's winning this. Because you was just looking for Wilder to put his ass out. That's right. El Fenici said, facts, Eagle West. Said, body shots the key. That's it. Not to the head. Them body shots is the key, man. Bang that, smash that Jello up and then, and then destroy it. And then who did that in there? He said, yeah, them commentators and Floyd Mayweather discussed me. He said, making it sound like Wilder lost every round. Probably deserved to be banned. Yep. Probably on some bullshit. Probably just need a couple of crackers, man. Probably's a fraud anyway. Probably's on my fraud list. Where is he? He's on my fraud page, man. Yeah, he's a straight up fraud, man. Just to make us feel a little better. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. I'm looking for one little clip in here. No, it wasn't this. It wasn't in there. I think it was no. And that was an accident right there. So please ignore the the clip you see right there. That was I wasn't trying to put that up. I was trying to put up something else. Yeah, but I got too many screens, man. So it's like, I can't find it. Yeah, but I definitely need to have that one up there. I cannot find which one I have it on. I don't want to put the wrong ones up there. Yeah, but I just wanted to see my boy take that smash. Right, let's see. Yeah, okay. Crow Brothers, I smell B. I'm looking, y'all. We'll see. If I can't find it right off the bat. I think it might, nah, it's not that. Not that. And we're already on the total frauds. Okay, let's put it here just for a second. But we put it up there anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Gil Coles. I was thinking about that. Me and Gil Coles thinking the same way about that, though, Gil Coles. I was thinking about that. He said it's hard to believe that Fury only 31 years old. That coat got him looking 50-something. Yeah, he looked toe up, man, at 31. He at least looked like he's in his damn 40s, man. He don't look like no damn 31-year-old fighter, man. God dang it. Yeah, that's what happens, man, when you abuse yourself, man. You abuse yourself, man. Life don't just take care of you when you're abusing yourself. He is toe up looking. Yep. Sorry, Flame said, yeah, Shannon the Cannon said, let's go, champ. Yeah, he'll say that in a minute, man. Yeah, who did that? He said, I fuck with Briggs heavy. Yeah, Briggs is something else, man. I like him, man. I like the champ, man. He's funny. Let's go, champ. Let's go. Yeah, El Fenici said, yeah, go watch the 11th round. He said, Wilder stopped Fury in his tracks with a hook to the body. If he gonna swing Wilder, and needed to be the body. That's right. Wilder gassed out, swinging and missing. That's the only time Fury worked. Yep. Yeah, you're right. Because once Wilder get tired like that, then yeah, of course, then Fury wants y'all to put. Oh, now you want y'all to get some work in, huh? Yeah, now you want to try to get some work in. Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. Yeah, that was a class. Let me see. Shut up. No, that was the wrong one still. Yeah, I like my running clip though. But you write that the Ali clip. He said like that Ali clip. Yep. The Ali clip. That's it. Let me see. Let me check one more page. Nah. Nope. Let me see. Nope. It might be in here. It might be in here. Let's see. Because there's nothing on the screen. Let me see if I can put something up there. No, wasn't there either. Yeah, I had all these people that I was predicting. We were saying that was going to go to the Hall of Fame, and they didn't end up going. But who went was? Oh no, okay, take that off. Yeah, we know. Almost showed it. Almost showed it. Yeah, there we go. Mosley, there you go. So this is who we about to watch right here, coming up right here. So this is the one he's fighting Wilder right here. This is Tyson Fury as a little kid, trying to throw hands. Yep. This is what I do. This is what I do. Yep. I'm hoping for the KTFO. Cause we need a good KTFO for this year, man. I don't think we have any. We don't have no great ones this year. I mean, we got the Williams. It could have been more devastating. But if they wouldn't have stopped the Williams fight, it wouldn't have been really no need for a second fight. If they didn't stop it, because he was looking to not fight. Because he just took a accumulation of punishment, and then he didn't even take a single shot, and he was going down trying to pull the AJ, stop time. Like ref, come on now, time, give me some time. Ref was like, no, get your ass up. It's time to fight. You know what I mean? The ref is trying to tell him, hey, we got to fight. You got to, it's fighting time, man. Yep. But yep, he didn't want that. No, here it is. This is what I was looking for. I'll find it up here. Let me just get rid of let me get Framer out of there. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I wanted to put up there right there. Now y'all see it. And see, as y'all see, that's the kind of stuff that Manny does right there. See all this jumping when y'all leave the canvas. Look at Sean's feet. Look at his feet. Both of his feet is actually off the ground. And don't you know it's hard to have power. He's a real powerful guy, but he just don't. Nobody ever really taught him how to really sit down and punch. Because for his size, he could be a heavier puncher. You know what I mean? He could be a way heavier puncher, but because the way um, he doesn't know how to, he doesn't turn, he doesn't know how to throw his shoulder when he's throwing hooks. Look, that's just an open hook, but he still caught Paulie. He still beat Paulie up real bad. And I just put this up. I put this up because of Paulie. I didn't put this up because of Sean. Yeah, the leaping left. The leaping left hook, baby. Catch you with the leaping left. And so we know that he's a fraud. And so I just wanted to put that up there to show everybody, yeah, he's a fraud. He's a fraud, and he's just a hater. And that's why he be always on Wilder's nuts all the time, always hollering about Wilder, this or not. He don't like nothing Wilder do. But every once in a while, he'll get on Wilder's side. Yeah, he got that power and this and that. Every once in a while, he praise Wilder, but most time, they pay him to go against Wilder. And he's a good agent. Yeah, he's a good agent to go against Wilder, because he definitely goes against Wilder all the time. But he can't go against the king. So get your fraudulent ass up out of here. Yeah. Because we don't have very many just on top of here. We don't have too many of our champs on this mountain and stuff, and some of them is crumbling right now. It's crumbling right now. This mountain is actually crumbling. We're gonna end up with 4 fighters on this, the champs of the boxing mountain. We're gonna end up with 4 on there. And possibly we can keep. I'm seeing right now that we might lose 1, for sure. And there's a possibility that we lose 2 of them that's up on there right now. Yep. That's right, though, who did it? He said that Ali clip, though. He said they don't make them like that no more. That's right. But they think they do. Who did that crying? He said Baby Tyson. Yeah, Baby Tyson. Yeah, the leaping left. He said, oh, leapfrog. Yeah, the leapfrog. Sir Flamo, yeah, he said, come on, Paulie. He said he can't punch his way out of a wet paper bag. No, he can't punch his way through a soggy rice paper. Get your ass out of here, Paulie. Paulie always run and didn't always want to run his mouth like he a professional. He good. That's it, man. But but Eagles Web got to get up out of here, man. Yeah, we couldn't cover everything like always. I already knew it. But see, we couldn't cover it. But you know what? I didn't go in on the biscuits though. I didn't really go in on him. And somebody brought it up. They said, "Yeah, I could have easily got in on him, but I didn't. Not today." But we'll go through this some more, man. This is our talk for this week. We'll talk about we gotta talk about what we need to see, man, for this week, man. We got to see these fights coming up, and then probably Friday, because let me see, tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. I know I work. I think they just sent my schedule last night, but I haven't looked at it yet. But we're going to check it out and see what it do. But we're going to try to get back in here and talk some more about what we need to see and why these matchups are the way that they are. And people still happy about it. See, and that's the thing that we didn't really cover, is why are people still happy with these matchups? You see what I mean? People shouldn't be happy with these matchups right now, but they are like, oh, yeah. And if you're happy with the matchups right now, and I'm not calling nobody out, but this is my feeling on that. If you're happy with all these matchups right now, then you might consider yourself as being a fanboy, a fangirl, a fan man. I'm sorry. You just might consider that yourself. You just may consider that. Because yes, the Harrison fight was a good fight. And we had a couple of good fights this year, to where they was, they was battling up into their abilities until they just couldn't battle. But the Framer took too much. He just took too much punishment. I think he needs to hang those up, to be honest. Because his ass, he's definitely a candidate for. He might not be a full-blown BCD, but he's not too many punches away from it. You know what I mean? Yeah, who did that? Said he said Paulie wouldn't have been a hell of a commentator or analyst if he had wasn't so biased. But he a sucker. Yeah, he always But the thing is, when he first started, I used to like him. That's the whole thing. When Paulie first started, before they started paying him to be a ass wipe, he was pretty decent. But once they started paying him to be an ass wipe, that's exactly what he did. He took that shit on like full-fledged. I'm gonna be a full-fledged ass wipe, and that's exactly what he did. All right, who did that? He said peace. He said blessing, peace to all y'all. That's right. And blessing, peace to you too, man. We out of here, but I just wanted to read with Sir Flame. He said, yeah, it probably don't have that hatred. He could be a great commentator. Yeah, he could. But they done bred his ass to be hateful now. But anyway, man, my shout out to all y'all that I see out there, man. The real ones, you know what I say, man. The ones that's real. And I see. Because I see, baby. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. Man, nothing but blessings, man. That's right. Who did that? It's Fury versus Wilder and Stevenson versus Moronga. The only two fights I'm excited about so far this year. That's it. There's not too many of them, baby. But anyway, we're going to get back at this, man. Yeah, it's going to do what it do, but we're going to get back in it. Make sure you smash that like button on your way out, man. And I'm going to see y'all, man.